Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening. Hugh, let's do a very big deal hello, shall we? Russ, are you ready? Because this is the last ever Great Big Park Run quiz, the 40th and last. So bigger than my camera. Welcome to you wherever you are in the world. Good morning here in Europe. Good evening down under. Well, this is a moment, isn't it? It's Christmassy. We have a Christmas theme. Russ has got some kind of Christmas thing going on in front of his camera, and so have I. Russ has got a Santa hat on.
I've spent all of our props budget on a little tree with some parkrun decorations.
So have I. And so here we are. It's the festive, great big parkrun quiz. Good morning, Edward from Non-Such Parkrun. Hello, Erica. Hello, Paul and Maury and Elizabeth and Dave. Thank you very much for being with us all these last 40 weeks. It's a very silly edition, a very Christmassy and silly edition of the Great Big Parkrun Quiz this week. My great pleasure for these last 40 weeks. It has been a pleasure to have you lot in our front room and occasionally in our, what do you call this? What would you call this? We call it a family room, but that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? What should we call this room? I think an estate agent would call it an open plan kitchen diner, wouldn't they? Ross, you've been in here. In fact, you've been in here and you wanted to look at it and you wanted me to video it so that you could show Mrs. Russ. What would you call it where we are now?
I'd call it your kitchen.
Okay.
Call me old-fashioned.
Good morning, all. Welcome, especially if you have already parkrun this morning. You and I are going to be Mary's here. Mary's here. Do you want to say hello, Mary? Mary's here. Hello. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is the last time. This is our last story. I can't believe there's anyone who's joining us for the first time ever. But if you are, here's the tradition. The quiz is rubbish and a shambles, and people say this quiz has been a complete joke. Helen started it, and then that was the thing. The Great Big Parkrun Quiz. It's a complete joke. And then after it, Mary, after the answers, Mary here writes a story.
Hello, Mary.
And Florence and Matilda are coming. Hello. They're trying to
compete with the tree.
Out-cuting you. Look at that. Look at that. They've got a year on you. When you started,
Mary,
you were at peak cute. But I think now like halfway, 6.5 next week, I think you might have just turned. Mind you, you did try a cute smile to get away with what absolutely murder this week, and it did still work. Good morning, Helen. So the Great Big Parkrun Quiz, edition 40. Where is Matthew? Yes, that's a good question. Where is Matthew? We have woken him up, and we've pre-woken him up, but he seems to be still in bed. He's 14, but we will definitely get him to say hello, him and his enormous hair. Oh dear, yes, Eswatini. Rob's going to be an Eswatini faker. It's Christmas. I'm going to allow all Eswatinis. I'm going to award all Eswatini people, whether you're there or not, whether you're from there or not, an extra point. And there's live scoring today. Now, the one thing that Ian emailed me and asked me to do was to make sure my iPad was available and fully charged. And the one thing that's not available or fully charged is my iPad. So we're going on a phone. But don't worry, Ian. I think we've got this covered. What I have to do first, the last time, is give you last week's leaderboard. Do you want to do it with me, Russ? I've got to find Ian's email. Here we go. And then I've got to open it in Docs. And here we go. Note, as this is the last one, we can't do results next week, obviously. So we are going to update the results live. I'm still not going to do them till the end, but we're going to update them live. The penultimate. See, nobody got worse than 7 last week, which is quite good. So we're not in the realms of pathetico. We're not going to laugh at Sweden and Finland for getting 7 out of 15, and Namibia for getting 7.5, because that's actually quite a good score. Then Germany, then France, 8, UK, 8.1, standard UK fair, 8.1, Australia, 8.1. Australia above the UK by dint of beginning with an A. Ireland 8.9, Northern Ireland, Norway, Italy 9, 9.3s, lots of 9.3s, Canada, New Zealand, Eswatini, 9.5 South Africa, 9.7 Russia, and then how about this? Poland. Poland, 13 out of 15. An average score of 13 out of 15. There was only one person in Poland, so the average of 13 is 13. Russ, what would you like to say?
Do you know what? I've just realised we've got a special guest with us. Should we see? I can see there's someone waiting to join us. Should we see who's there?
Hi.
It's Joe Bailey.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, how are you all right?
Very well, thank you. How are you? Look, Joe's wearing a Christmas hat.
I know, this is one Emily had for school for Mufti Day, and I thought, oh, I'm going to wear this today. So,
You want to come say hello to look, Mary, say hello to Emily. Do you remember Emily? You did a run with her.
Emily, remember Mary? That you met her at the running.
How are you, Joe? How's everything going? Oh, look.
Yeah. Hi, wave to Mary. Did you see her? Hi, Mary. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, yeah, they did a race together, didn't they?
They did.
Yes, that was nice. But yeah, just happy Christmas, everyone. And I know we're all really missing Park Run, but this is just so lovely that we can at least connect in some way. So well done, everyone. Is this number 40? Is
40.
That right? Yeah.
40.
Wow. Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait till we all can go back to actual park runs, though. We're really missing that. All the
How's yourself? How's your family? How's your training going?
Yeah, building it up. Have trouble getting much access to a track at the moment, so I've been doing a lot of hill sessions, road sessions, but getting out on the trails as well. Gav and I, Gav, my husband, and I, we've been doing a lot of trail running, really enjoying getting out there, beautiful locations. So I've been loving that, and I think maybe one day I should try an ultra or something. I don't know, but I'm not good at.
Yeah, there we go, Joe. It comes to us all.
Yeah,
the
but yeah,
thing about running is in nature, isn't it? It's it's not about the watch. It's just about connecting with nature and being kind of. I mean, actually, park running as well. Mostly that's in parks outside. Always, it's in parks outside. So generally, sort of lovely. But just being outside, just being somewhere beautiful. I think it elevates it, don't you?
It's good for your mental and physical health, because it just gives you such a boost, especially these difficult times with COVID, to get out somewhere beautiful. You just get back in, you feel so positive and so ready to face the day. And I've been loving doing that. I've done a lot more, and Gav has been sorting out some really good routes. If I go somewhere nice, I tend to sort of go out and back and do some loops, but he's really good at map reading and coming up with all these really good loops. I've been really enjoying that.
What have you got on your doorstep? Is it Exmoor, Dartmoor?
Yeah, in Devon. So lucky there's a lot of choice. Dartmoor, Holden Forest, Grand Western Canal, Team Valley, and places like that. And obviously the Coast Path. So I'm lucky, but all quite challenging runs a lot of the time. I'm not that strong at challenging runs, but I enjoy it. I'm much more suited to being able to run around a circle of a track. But I love to just like my friends used to laugh at me when I did cross country races against them, and they'd laugh as they passed me on the hills. It's not my strength, but I enjoy it.
They always say it's stealth speed training, hill running, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I did a hill session yesterday, actually. And, I enjoy that. I think it's not so bad if you get to do a hill, stop, run down it and run up it again. It's when you have to, in the middle of a race, run up it and then keep running afterwards and then still keep running and then do another one. A hill session is like, okay, you get to stop at the top, which helps.
When you're running in places like Snowdonia, you think that the top of the mountain that you're running up is there, but it's a false flipping summit. So you're running or sort of walking or hiking, and then you get there, and then it's the same again, and then that's a false summit as well, and it's the same again. That's what really does my head in. Yeah,
we did Snowdon last year, and this, and then we went up Ben Nevis this year as a family, and that was a lovely challenge, to get that. But know what you mean? You think, how how long is it to the top? And you realise it's another 2 hours, you know, when you're walking your kids. So you think, well, another 2 hours of this, but it's great fun. It's a good challenge for them.
It's
but yeah,
really
can't wait to
lovely.
get to run though, missing that.
Yeah. Are you going to do the quiz with everyone?
Yes, please.
Excellent.
I know they're very difficult questions though, aren't they?
They're very silly this week. I before I knew that it was going to be the last ever one, I said to Ian, I'll do the questions. And Ian, who usually does the questions brilliantly, emailed me on Monday and said, right, here you go. Here's the form, do the questions. So my questions are all A, Christmassy, and B, mostly silly and mostly parkrun related. So there we go.
Cool. I like silly questions.
They're very silly. Excellent, Joe. Lovely to see you. Hopefully I'll see you in the flesh soon.
Yeah.
Run Festival is happening next year, so we'll see you there if not before.
Yeah, cool. And your running's going all right then? You're getting out doing quite a lot of miles?
I am. Do you know what I'm loving? I'm loving running with Matthew.
Lovely.
He goes to running club on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes he doesn't, and we just run along towpath together, talking. He talks absolute 14-year-old nonsense, and I talk absolute 45-year-old nonsense. I've just realised that I'm just never happier.
Yeah, that's lovely. So he's 14, did you say?
He's 14.
Yeah. Yeah.
He usually makes an appearance, but I think he's still in bed. Mary, do you want to go and wake up Matthew again? Yes. He's got massive.
Expected to be in bed at this time of day, aren't they? Normally, unless it's park run.
Yeah. No, he usually comes with me on a Saturday morning, but he was 13, obviously, when parkrun paused in the UK, and I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get him out of bed when it restarts, but we will try.
Yeah. Cool.
Right. Joe, we're going to get on with the quiz. Lovely to see you. Thank you for dropping in.
Happy Christmas, everyone. Thanks for having me on.
Happy Christmas to you and to yours. Say hello to Gavin and say hello to your lovely kids.
Yeah, hi to all your families as
Hello.
well.
Thanks, Joe. See you soon.
Yeah, see you. Thank you.
Well, that was a treat, everyone, wasn't it? That was a treat. Joe flipping Pavey dropping in on the park run quiz. The good thing about the one good thing to have come out of the 40 weeks of this parkrun quiz, apart from lots of kind of silliness and laughs along the way, is the fact that I no longer have to have opinions on anything. So it wasn't my decision that this was going to be the last quiz. I just left that to Russ. And then I'm now leaving everything to Russ. All my decisions are Russ's, which is great. Russ, do you want to tell me what I think about anything else?
This is frightening, by the way. All what I've done. Don't want just me, you as well. I've never had so much responsibility. I
don't have any opinions anymore. I just ask Russ. What would Russ do? I've got one of those bracelets. Everyone saying hello to Joe and thank you to Joe. And so say all of us, how lovely of Joe to drop in on the 40th great big parkrun quiz. So parkrun.me/quiz40. It's 13 minutes past 9 and we haven't even started. This is like a run briefing that goes on a little bit too long, like a new director who just slightly likes the sound of his own or her own voice a bit too much. That's us this morning. But we did have Joe Pavey, so that's all right. I think can you forgive us, please? Quiz Watini time, someone said. That's very good. I wish I'd thought of that. In fact, what's Mary's story called? Says, Annette, why is this the last quiz? Annette, it's the last quiz because it's the last quiz. That's the reason it's the last quiz. Maybe we'll do another one. Maybe we'll do a Christmas special. Maybe we'll do a celebration the week before parkrun returns in the UK. It's just the last one for now. We're having a little bit of a pause. Parkrun.me/quiz40. Right. You ready? What's your story called?
I went to parkrun long ago.
I went to parkrun long ago. Really? Bless you. Mary's on message. Mary's never on message. Excellent. Right. Are you ready, everyone? Are you ready, everyone? Oh, any interesting stuff? First of all, any interesting stuff. This is like Ian's Any Other Business. 40 events in New South Wales. Parkrun Samara Park in Russia started today. So welcome back. 40 events in Australia and one in Russia. Plus, that makes it 30 events worldwide and 30,000 people park running when today. Parkrun will be back all over the world very soon. Vaccines. Okay, General Christmas parkrun knowledge. Round 1. General Christmas parkrun knowledge. Everyone good? We'll just say hello to Pennington Flash. Parkrun.me/quiz40, and off we go. Question 1. What year was the first Christmas Day parkrun? In what year was the first Christmas Day parkrun? 2004, 2008, 2012, or 2014? What year was the first Christmas Day parkrun? Question 2. Yes, Michael, Joe Pavey is a legend. And hello, Harris. Harris says hi. Okay, question 2. How many parkruns were there worldwide on Christmas Day 2019? 175, 275, 375, or 475. Remember, I'm asking the questions. So if I want the answer to appear more impressive, if I want the answer to be like cool, then I will ask the question accordingly. And I do want there to have been loads of parkruns last year. So that's the only clue I'm giving you. How many parkruns were there worldwide on December the 25th, 2019? 175, 275, 375, or 475? I asked the questions. Question 3. You haven't got the answer sheet, Andrew. Is that an Andrew problem or is that a generic problem? I don't know. Question 3. So if this was a normal year, there'd been parkruns on Christmas Eve, Thursday, Christmas Day, Friday, Boxing Day, Saturday, normal parkrun, and Sunday, normal junior parkrun. So when was the last time parkruns happened on 4 consecutive days? 2016, 2017, 2018, or 2019? Give you a clue. I'll give you a clue if you're in Poland because you did so well last week. You're involved. Poland is involved. Question 4. General parkrun knowledge. How many parkrunners have the surname Santer, including Mary's spelling, Santer, which I find really cute. So I don't want
heard that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
So I don't want her to know that she got it wrong.
And I also read it.
Oh, and you read it. Including Mary's spelling. Anyway, how many parkrunners have the surname Santer? I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a little clue. Not a clue. I'm not giving clues anymore because that annoys people. 7 people have the surname Santer spelt with an A at the end. Is it 6? Oh, so it's not 6. That is a clue. 6, 60, 600, or 6,000. How many parkrunners have the surname Santer? Incidentally, the last ever parkrun quiz, and I think the last ever smoothie from our NutriBullet. It started smoking and doing all sorts, trying to budge up these beetroots and bananas. And strawberries, frozen strawberries. Question 5. Flax seeds. You know, it's me. It's gonna be horribly healthy. How many people approximately? It's taken me 40 weeks to learn this, that I can put about in, and then I don't have to do silly numbers. How many people volunteered on Christmas Day 2019? 2.5, 4.5, 6.5, or 8,500. Again, my question. So you have to ask yourself, A, do you feel lucky? Well, do you? And B, what do I want to say with the answer? Incidentally, look, my last ever outing for the Quizmaster. Where does it say Quizmaster? Quizmaster Parkrun t-shirt. Quizmaster, 40 weeks. So look, people are saying, well done, Mary. What was she done? She's done nothing. You haven't done anything. She's not done anything yet. Mary is awesome. She's grown so much during the quiz. Well, she's grown. Well, if you want to take the credit for growing, then fine. What else has she done, though? What else has she done?
Done my story really.
40 weeks, Vassos. I mean, a lot A lot can change in 40 weeks.
Yeah.
Should we say? I think
I've
we've got
definitely
another
got
special guest.
2 belt buckles.
Yeah. We've got another special guest. Should we see who's here? Here we go. It's Helen Williams.
Hey, Helen.
Hi, how are you?
Very nice to see you, because we speak every week.
Yes.
And we WhatsApp the whole time. But I very rarely see you because we don't tend to do the thing on Zoom.
Visual, I know. But I get to see you at the quiz. So I have an unfair advantage because I get to see your terrible haircuts.
We're going again. This is my barber. Here's my barber.
Oh, Mary, you do the best haircuts.
She does cut my hair, don't you? I mean, she's only cut it once so far, but we're going again today because it's a bit long, isn't it? How are you?
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Now that school's finished, we're ready for Christmas.
Good. Excellent.
It's been a sterling job with the quiz. I have to say we were religiously doing them every week until the fights got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then, do you know what? It was just easier not to and just find out about the quiz. So yes, we are ashamed to say that we haven't done every week, but you have been amazing to do it for 40 weeks in a row. So I think you deserve it.
It's been a lovely joy to have everyone in our house, and once or twice in our holiday rental for 40 weeks, and we will miss everyone, won't we? We really will.
You're looking forward to Christmas. You're looking forward to getting your Saturday mornings back, and hopefully Junior Park runs back on a Sunday.
I know. Junior Park run. We've done a couple of runs this week, haven't we? When I say a couple, I mean one, but still one. How are you all lot? Aston and Rosie doing well?
They're all good. Rosie's doing Lego. Aston's speaking to Grandad upstairs, in our new virtual worlds. So we catch up with the family on a weekend, and it's actually for the first time in what feels like an eternity not raining here in Harrogate. So that's always nice. I've been out already. The house gets up early. I've done 10 miles this morning. So yeah.
Well done.
We are set today.
I've done about 10 paces this morning. I've managed to get downstairs. We've had an IKEA delivery, which Matthew, you're not allowed to see. It might or might not be something that for you.
I know.
So don't look in the hallway where the IKEA delivery has arrived and stay.
We have to leave the house. Don't look in the hallway, that bit of the house that everybody has to pass through.
Don't look there. And then I've come here and I've had 2 coffees and I'm having my smoothie. My smoothie. Go on, Mary. Have a beetroot smoothie.
No.
Just for everyone else. For the sake of come for Helen.
Make sure you eat flax seeds. I mean, we know all about your Barnes breakfast.
Well, only once per weekend now we have a daddy cereal, which we love, don't we?
No.
That's the nose, Mary. Do you just pretend to love it?
No, she doesn't love it. She goes, I don't want a daddy breakfast, but we only have it once. It's usually oats, flax seeds, and chia seeds, with a special treat sprinkling of something like cornflakes on top. Helen, lovely to see you.
Yes, really nice to see you. And we shall catch up through the new year.
Yeah, lots of love, and yeah, we'll catch up in the new year. We've already recorded a couple of Christmas specials on 3 weekly time, including, and I'm quite pleased with this, a Christmas special with Chrissy Wellington.
Oh, we all love Chrissy.
We do all love Chrissy, and we all love you, Helen. So I love you. Thank you for dropping in.
Kisses for Christmas.
Bye. Well, where did we get to? Does anyone know where we got to? Where are we? So lovely to see Helen and Joe. We got to 5 questions. All right, a quick recap. Matthew's gone. Matthew came. He sat there, right, and has gone and has just disappeared. Oh, he's gone into the hallway to see what his present is. It's a desk. I know, a bit dull. He has got other presents too. He's got a childish hoodie, the new childish hoodie, which you have to be online. He knows. He made me be online at 8 p.m. on the 6th of December, and they'd sold out by 8:01 p.m. They're very clever, these YouTubers. Anyway, he got one and it arrived yesterday. So he'll be very pleased with that. If we were going to continue with the quiz, he'd be in purple. Right. Question 1. What year was the first Christmas Day park run? Question 2. How many park runs were there worldwide on Christmas Day last year? Question 3. When was the last time there were 4 consecutive days where there were park runs anywhere in the world. How many park runners have the surname Santer, including Mary spelling with an ER? And how many people about volunteered on Christmas Day 2019? Right, here's where it gets silly. Christmas affairs, usually current affairs. For a long time, it was parkrun names. I was tired of that before you lot were tired of that. Hello, Russia. Do we think Michael Walsh is in Russia? I don't think so. Michael, prove it. What's hello in Russian? That's all we need. Hello, Jazz. Sending love to Helen, not to us. None of you noticed, but never mind. That's fine. It's fine, Jazz. We send our love to you, don't we? You haven't met Jazz, but you love her. I don't think everyone loves Jazz. I think that might be the law. That if we had a statute, if the UK had a statute, number one would be everybody loves Jazz. Matthew's back. Hello.
Hi.
Hang on. I'm going to check something. Oh no, there's no live scores so far. Question 6. How many parkrunners on Christmas Day 2019 also celebrated their birthday by running, walking, jogging, or volunteering? How many parkrunners on Christmas Day 2019 also celebrated their December the 25th birthday by running, walking, jogging, or volunteering? 3, 83, 283, or 2,883? For some reason, I'm giving you a little clue. It's actually not. It's not the way I'd have done the answers. I would not have done the answers like this. How many people celebrated their birthday on Christmas Day last year with a parkrun? Are you doing silly faces? She is. Question 7. What percentage of people with a birthday around Christmas moan about it lots? And Matthew, we have a bit of an advantage here. We know, because when's Mummy's birthday? Do you know when Mummy's birthday is?
No.
You don't? You should do, really. You do?
Yeah.
What is it? 29th of December. So we know. Do you think Mummy moans about it?
Yeah.
Yep. Would you say that people around with a birthday around Christmas moan about it loads? Would you say she moans about it loads?
Yeah.
Yep. That's all we're saying. 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100%. Do 100% of people with a birthday around Christmas moan about it loads? Merry Christmas, Greg from Down Under. There's a question 8. There's a Parkrun HQ Christmas tradition 2. All dress up as elves at the Christmas party, except Nick, who insists on being Santa. B. Give each other Christmas-related running kit in the Secret Santa. C. Competition to see who can fit most sprouts in their mouth. D. All of the above. E. The first ever E, multiple guess, A, B, C, D, E. None of the above. There's a Christmas Parkrun HQ tradition 2. All dress up at the Christmas party as elves, apart from Nick, who insists on being Santa. B. Give each other Christmas-themed running kit in the Secret Santa. C. Competition to see who can fit most sprouts in their mouth. D. All of the above. E. None of the above. The answer to that one is a bit disappointing. Question 9. The most common name among parkrunners is Mary, Joe or Joseph, Shepherd or King. Mixing surnames and Christian names for the first time. It's taken us 40 weeks to think of that as well. Mary, Joseph, including Joe. What did we say? Shepherd or King. What's the most common name among parkrunners? And could you tell I was slightly running out of Christmas-themed questions by now. And question 10, how many events worldwide are scheduled for Christmas Day this Friday, next Friday, 6 days time, 6 more sleeps? 2020. How many events worldwide are scheduled for Christmas Day 2020? 13, 33, 53, or 73?
Very good. We're getting through it.
We are.
Vassos, I've just seen we've got another special guest. Should we see who's here?
Yes, please.
It's Peanut from the Kaiser Chiefs.
Hey, Peanut.
Hi. Good morning, parkrunners.
How are you? Thank you for coming along. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay. I'm in the countdown to Christmas, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What's Christmas going to look like for you?
Well, we've got the trees up. We actually got some outside lighting put up yesterday, and the neighbours are all loving it. I've definitely moved house at the beginning of the year, and we've arrived with a bang. It's good.
Excellent. Yeah, we've got Caroline, my wife, organised, because she organised the WhatsApp group for the street at the start of the first lockdown. Needed anything, and so she's like the kingpin of our street, and she organised. We're doing living advent calendars, so everyone takes it in turn. On the first, a certain number, a second, different number houses do a little advent calendar in their front window for the street.
Like actually create a scene in your front window.
Yeah, exactly, which is loads of fun. Loads of fun. How's your running?
It's going to. Well, I'm actually in my gear. I've been injured for a lot of lockdown and the pandemic. I've been injured and trying to do physio. And given that I was coming here this morning, I thought I'll dress up not just for the park, but I'm going to go out and try like a tentative run. So I've kind of really annoyingly dropped off a bit because of I can't seem to get rid of this thing in my hip. It just hurts and locks up. So maybe it's just my years, maybe it's just too much touring, I don't know.
Well, you see, I have been around a lot of Kaiser Chiefs gigs, and you guys, in fact, I know Ricky quite well because he's friends with Chris, but you and I have never really properly met. So I will next Car Fest, next time we're at a festival together, I'll definitely come and say hello. We'll go for a run together.
Well, we did the 5. I've done the last couple of years at Car Fest South, done the 5K. I think I started it last year. I think I had the air horn to start it.
Well, Peanut, that's my job.
I know, but you used to be busy. I imagine you're a man of many jobs, so you used to be really busy. So,
don't worry, I've only got that one. That's one job. Basically, I start the 5K and I do the quiz. And this is the last quiz, and you've now taken over starting the 5K.
Well, let's hope that Car Fest is happening next year, and we're all allowed to get out there again, and you can start it next year, okay?
Well, thank you very much. I will definitely take that. I'm going to hold you to that. And we'll have a drink together next year, and we'll have a run together next year and get your injury better. But the thing is, if you're going to be a member of the Kaiser Chiefs, you're going to give it large on stage like you guys do. I mean, there is no better. If anyone has ever not seen the Kaiser Chiefs, there is no better live band, literally.
Very kind. Very kind.
But yeah, you don't post in your performances ever.
No, it's not something that we enjoy. The idea of that, or the kind of like the prospect of not putting on a great show it's disappointing to us. If you ever think something goes wrong, we kind of like we get quite critical of ourselves in a way. But that's just because we like entertaining. We like putting on the show. I think we've all grown up watching bands that you aspire to. Bands that put on a good show, whether it's at small clubs or whether it's at big festivals. And so whatever we try and do, whatever album it is that we're on, whether it's a big production tour or it's just like the festivals in the summer. Yeah, you've only got like your hour and a half on stage. You might as well give it your all, and get the crowd going. Whether it's chucking it down or whether it's blazing sunshine, just give people a good time.
Well, I mean, you really do that. If anyone's mood ever needs lifting, just go and watch Peanut and Ricky and the Kaiser Chiefs because you're awesome. Awesome.
Thanks.
Any Kaiser Chiefs news to give us at Christmas time?
We're doing a little. We've just because obviously there's been a lot of lockdown. There's been a lot of these. Well, actually in this very room just over there, I played keyboards and we've done those videos with the 5 of us on the screen. That's kind of become the norm of it, hasn't it? It's kind of strange. But we're just doing at the moment. We've just done the other day a little wrap up of the year. So we're going to put a little video together of all the things that we've done in the year because we did various charity things for the Royal Albert Hall. We did one for the Brunel Social Club, a local venue to us in Leeds. So we've kind of just done a little sort of Gogglebox style thing of us talking about the year that we've had and the things that we've done. So that'll be coming out soon before Christmas.
Excellent. Peanut, lovely to see you. I will see you in the summer, if not before.
See you later, everyone. I'm going to go out for a run.
Lovely. Enjoy. Thank you, Peanut. Peanut for them Kaiser Chiefs.
How cool was that?
How cool is that? Like rock and roll on your Saturday morning. I mean, proper rock and roll, like proper grown-up, actual rock and roll. Have you seen the Kaiser Chiefs live?
I was thinking as I was listening to that, it's just like a park run, isn't it? where everyone's having a natter about the injuries they've got and their recovery and giving it all that about how they're not going to run their best this morning. It's just like being at a park run.
Exactly. The excuses on the start line at every park run. If you could, if you could power, I don't know, if you could turn that into electricity, they would power small towns. Just literally the excuses on the start line for why we're not going to run quickly today. I mean, actually, just Matthew and I, we would power a small town. Oh, my legs feel dead. Oh, I did a run yesterday. Oh, I'm not going to, no, I'm just going to jog round. And then you start, and then somehow you start going for it. Thank you, David. Somebody had to do it. And David J did a Kaiser Chiefs song pun. Hello to Harris's mum, who's called Taz, who's been a fan from the start, presumably of the Kaiser Chiefs, because nobody could possibly be a fan of this quiz. Right, let's get on with it. We're so late. 9:36. A quick recap of Christmas affairs. How many park runners on Christmas Day 2019 also celebrated their birthday at a park run? What percentage of people with a birthday around Christmas moan about it? It's 100%. I'll tell you that. It's 100%. And if you are somebody with a birthday around Christmas going, well, I don't moan about it. You do. What percentage of people with, oh no, done that. Question 8. Oh, the parkrun HQ tradition. All dress up as elves at the Christmas party, except Nick, who insists on being Santa. Give each other Christmas-related running kit in the Secret Santa. Competition to see who can fit as many Brussels sprouts as possible in their mouth. All of the above or none of the above. Disappointing answer. Most common name among park runners is Mary, Joseph, Shepherd or King. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. It is a complete joke. And how many events worldwide are scheduled for Christmas Day 2020? 13, 33, 53 or 73? True or turkey? This is Russ's last contribution to the parkrun quiz is the title of the true or false round. We've had true or poo quite a few times. This is true or turkey. Ready? Oh yeah. Do you have it now?
Yeah.
At 9:37?
At 9:45.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you better go. Matthew's going to go. Matthew's excused. Come and say goodbye to everyone quickly while I read question 11. There's an event director in the north of England, question 11. There's an event director in the north of England called Christopher Massey, Christopher Massey, who's never missed a Christmas Day park run since he first volunteered in 2014. No, but bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Okay. That was a very 14-year-old goodbye. He's done well, hasn't he? He's been there most weeks. Well done, Matthew. There's an event director in the north of England called Christopher Massey who's never missed a Christmas Day park run since he first volunteered in 2014. Is that true or turkey?
I've got 8 out of 15, I guess, 2 of the rounds. So.
Matthew's got his PB, guessing 2 of the rounds. Excellent. That seems right. Question 12, Fulham Palace park run, who very rarely get a mention on this quiz, don't they? Fulham Palace park run, I think is a park, is that the right name? Has a volunteer called Carol Holly, who every Christmas Day sings carols and brings holly. Is that true or turkey? I thought these questions on Monday. Fulham Palace park run has a volunteer called Carol Holly, who's lovely, she's lovely, who every Christmas Day, if she existed, she'd be lovely, sings carols and brings holly. On Christmas Day 2019, question 13, at Bushy Park Run, parkrunners set the world record. Oh no, we've gone early. We've gone early with question 14. This is question 13. At this year's parkrun staff party on Zoom, somebody forgot their camera was still live and removed their shirt to reveal the parkrun logo tattooed on their shoulder. Is that true or turkey? Question 13. Question 14. Question 14. On Christmas Day 2019 at Bushy Park, parkrunners set the world record for the most people in Santa hats running a single event. True or turkey? And question 15, is this true or turkey? We wish you a Merry Christmas. Do we, me and Russ and Ian and Mary and Matthew and Florence and Matilda, and Joe Pavey and Helen Williams and Peanut from the Kaiser Chiefs and everybody responsible for this here quiz for these last 40 weeks. Do you think, wish you a Merry Christmas, or do we not? Right. I think we're done. Do you need a recap of the true or falses? You got 5 seconds if you want to recap. Somebody who wants a recap, you've got 5 seconds. No, you don't need a recap, do you? 12 from Jazz. What did you get wrong, Jazz? 9. Merry Christmas from Chipping Sodbury Eswatini. Perfect. Personal worst. 3 from Stacey. Stacey? Really? 3? I gave you more than 3 answers. Okay, we'll go through the answers quickly. The first Christmas Day park run was 2004. It was the first year because it fell on a Saturday. Paul told me that. How many park runs were there worldwide on Christmas Day 2019? 475. When was the last year there was a park run on 4 consecutive days? 2017. 23rd and 24th was Saturday and Sunday. 25th was Christmas Day and 26th was Boxing Day, where they run in Poland. How many park runners have the surname Santer, including Mary's spelling? Santer. The answer is 60. 7 Santer. 53 Santers. How many people volunteered on Christmas Day 2019? 8,500. About 8,500. Christmas affairs. How many park runners on Christmas Day 2019 also celebrated their birthday? 283. What percentage of people with a birthday around Christmas moan about it loads? 100%. None of those things happen at the parkrun Christmas party or the traditions. The most common name among parkrunners is Joe or Joseph. 30,000 Joes, 11,000 Marys, 12,000 Kings, and 3,000 Shepherds. How many events worldwide scheduled for Christmas Day 2020? This trip, 73. Which is all right, we'll take 73, won't we? True or turkey? There's an event director in the north of England called Christopher Massey, Chris Massey, Christmassy, who's never missed a Christmas Day park run since he first volunteered in 2014. That is false. That's just a figment of my imagination. As is Fulham Palace park run, have a volunteer called Carol Holly, who every Christmas Day sings carols and brings holly. Obviously, that's not true. At this year's parkrun staff party on Zoom, somebody forgot their camera was still live and removed their shirt to reveal the parkrun logo tattooed on their shoulder. Also a figment of my imagination. False. On Christmas Day 2019 at Bushy Park, parkrunners set the world record for the most people in Santa hats running a single event. Also false. Sorry, all of those were false. But the most important one is true. Question 15. Yes, we do. Everybody responsible for this complete joke of a parkrun Great Big Quiz does wish you, all of you, a very Merry Christmas. And thanks you very, very, very much for joining us these past 40 weeks. Nearly your story time. I have some live results first. Singapore, Russia, Patheticos, Italy, 5, 5.5. Norway, Germany, not good enough, 7. Sorry, I'm just saying it as it is. I know it's Christmas. UK, I'm disappointed with 7.7. South Africa, Australia, 8, 8.3. Eswatini, 61 people in Eswatini. 8.6, that's all right. Ireland, 8.8. 9 for New Zealand and Poland. No, Poland and Sweden. New Zealand. 2 people in New Zealand. Good evening to you both. You win. I think you win generally. New Zealand wins 2020, so it's very appropriate that New Zealand won the last quiz because I think New Zealand have basically won 2020, haven't you? You've mostly been park running. 10 out of 15. Well done. Well done, everyone in New Zealand. Well done, Russ.
Thank you. Well done, you. It's been amazing fun. I can't believe it's been 40 weeks.
I know.
Often chaos.
Always chaos. Always chaos. But great fun and a lovely way for us, the parkrun community, to come together on a Saturday morning with no actual parkruns to go to. There are quite a few now, aren't there? There are, what do we say, 300 events and 30,000? Yeah, 300 events worldwide and 30,000 people actually park running, which is lovely. And that's going to go room like that in 2021. So we'll see you at a park run soon. You and me, Mary and I, will see you at either Acton Juniors or Moormead Juniors, depending on how muddy it is. Mary doesn't like the mud, do you? No.
You had to carry me.
I did have to carry you. We went to Wimbledon once. That was really far too muddy for us. Yeah, we decided to give up.
I've just seen we've got one more special guest, a really, really, really special guest.
Okay.
Bring him in.
Yeah.
It's PSH.
Oh, Paul.
Ho, 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 ho. Father Christmas has arrived.
You'd make an excellent Santa.
Yeah. I think actually the fact is Nick is Santa. I'm just a mere elf.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how it is. How are you?
That question that I asked, that there's a park run Christmas tradition where everyone dresses up as elves at the Christmas party and Nick dresses up as Santa. I really wanted that to be true.
I mean, it would be true if it wasn't for the fact that Nick makes everybody come as elves and he comes as Santa. So it's not that we have a choice.
How are you, Paul?
I'm very well, thank you. Been from around this morning, done my night run.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. As you can hear, did you hear the door? I know you can definitely hear Holly, our dog, who sounds really mean, doesn't she, when the doorbell goes? But she's good as gold. You've met Holly. She's like a Labrador.
Yeah. It's the same with ours. Big bark, and then when they get to the door, they lick the postman to death.
Yeah. We also got a Christmas theme. You're going to have to open the door, darling. It's probably a package. Mary's off to open the door. How are you and how's Joe and everyone okay?
Yeah, we're all good. I mean, obviously the same issues as everybody when it comes to things like COVID. But yeah, we're looking forward to a good, although somewhat quiet Christmas. Same issues as everyone. You can only see a couple of people, and well, you just got to get on with it.
Yeah, we do. We've just got to get on with it and hope that the vaccine is our path out of this, and it does seem to be, doesn't it? So, I mean, this time next year, you and I will be meeting at Moormead Junior Park Runs, where you will be high-fiving Mary, and everything will be normal, and we'll have had, the last 6 months where everyone's been kind of, happily park running, at least 6 months all over the world.
I'm really excited about the prospect of Junior Park Run coming back, and I think that that's closer than we think. Obviously, I hope I'm not going to have to wait till this time next year to give you high fives at a park run. I hope it's going to be a lot quicker than that.
Oh, well, yes, of course. Yes. I mean, Junior Park Run returning. This is still the case, I hope.
It's on its way. It's on its way. Lots of positive things going on. And, there's no big rush to come back. We're doing it hoping that everybody comes when they're ready and so on. So that it's not going to be a big bang. It's going to be, we'll let people back nice and softly and easily and without too much fanfare. But I think in the next few months, we should see it back.
Brilliant. Well, we'll be the first in the line, won't we? Yeah. Loads of love to you, Paul.
Thank you. And you too.
Merry Christmas.
It's been a fantastic series, by the way. I think, I reiterate, lots of people are really sad about the fact that it's coming to an end, the quiz, but it is what it is. It's been wonderful to see Mary. It's been wonderful to hear her stories, and obviously the Jeffries girls as well. It's just lovely. It's a real highlight to a Saturday morning. So let's hope we can just get the show back on the road so that we don't miss you too much.
Well, absolutely. And listen, if you want us back, we're always ready and welcome. But everybody is always welcome via this computer in our front room. And once the vaccine kicks in, actually in our front room.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Take care, Paul.
Just take care. Bye.
But we have one more thing to do. We have one more thing to do for this great big parkrun quiz before we sign off. And that is the last story. And it's the first ever Mary on message. I promise I didn't ask her to do this. I did say, maybe yesterday, did I say it could be parkrun related, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I did ask her. Actually, I did ask her to be on message, but for the first time in her 6.5 years on the planet, she has listened to her dad. Mary, all yours, literally all yours. Do you want to do the story and then say goodbye? Okay, so Russ and I will say goodbye now. Bye-bye from me.
Bye-bye from me. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, everyone. Happy Christmas. Thank you for joining us these past 40 Saturdays. But this is Mary's been the star of this, and all yours. So when you finish, say goodbye, and Russ will do all the technical stuff. Okay? Say goodbye. What you do? Hang on. Oh, no, someone's calling me, so I've actually got to go. Say goodbye. And happy Christmas. Okay? When you finish your story. Okay. Right, and smile. Hello.
I went to parkrun long ago. It was great. It was very, 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 very good. I wanted to do it again, but there was a lockdown. I did not like it. It was done of the lockdown. There were 2 lockdowns, so I still got to go to school. And goodbye and Merry Christmas.